All right, good morning, adult fitness members. My name is Hannah, and I'm going to be leading you through an arm workout today. So the equipment needed for today's workout is going to be some TheraBands or some medium free weights, a chair, and a mat for some ground exercises. And of course, a water bottle, because it's always important to stay hydrated. So let's go ahead and get into some warm-up exercises. So we're going to start with some arm circles. So let's start big, really wake up our shoulders. We're just going to go with some big circles. Now let's go into some medium circles. And we're really doing these just to get our heart rate up, really get our blood pumping. Let's go little. And just really getting our bodies ready for this workout. All right, let's go backwards. Let's do some big arm circles. And some medium circles. And let's finish up with some small circles. Now we're going to do a quick stretch of our chest and our back. I like to call this the UW stretch. And we're going to be opening up our chest, stretching our back, and rounding our back. So let's put our arms in a W, and we're just going to be pressing back, just like we're pinching a grape between our shoulder blades. We're really pressing our arms back. We're opening up our chest. And now let's bring our elbows together. So we're rounding our back. We're going to want to round our back, really bring it forward, and open up again. Doing that same thing. Let's hold that for 3, 2, 1. And let's do the same thing, bringing our back, or rounding our back. All right, now we're going to go ahead and we're just going to jump right into the workout. So before we do that, let's shake out our limbs. I'm shaking out my feet. You can't see that in the video. But let's start with some punches. So for these, if you have some free weights and you would like to do some weighted punches, feel free to do so. I am working in my room and do not have any dumbbells, so we're just going to be doing them with my body weight. And for this one, we're going to be strengthening our deltoids. So the deltoids are the muscles that go over our shoulders, so they're all here. But we're just going to be working our delts. All right, let's go ahead and do some knees to elbows. Let me adjust the camera real quick. All right, but for this exercise, we're going to be bringing our elbow to our opposite knee, just like this. Now for this exercise, you want to make sure that you're keeping your core tight. We're going to be working our abdominals here, as well as our quads and our knees. All right, let's go ahead and switch the other direction in 3, 2, and 1. We're doing the same thing. Remember, keep your core tight and make sure that this is a real controlled movement. All right, now that we're done with those, everyone grab your chair, and the next few exercises we are going to be doing are going to be seated. So first we're going to start with a bicep curl. Now, if you have free weights, you can get started and just start doing some bicep curls. And for people who have TheraBands, we're going to loop it underneath our foot, and we're just going to do some bicep curls using the TheraBand. Now, if this is your first time working with TheraBands, it may seem a bit daunting, but the TheraBand will not break. So we're now working our biceps, the muscle right here. Let's do 3 more, and we'll go ahead and switch to our other arm. 2 and 1. Now we're going to be doing the same thing. We're looping it underneath our foot, and we're doing a normal bicep curl. So we're just bringing our wrist to our shoulder, bending our elbows. All right, and let's do about 7 more of these. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, everyone, good job. We're now going to move into another deltoid exercise. So we're going to be staying seated in our chair, and we're just going to do some lateral arm raises. So again, we're working our deltoids, the muscles right here. And again, if you have free weights and would like to add some weight to this exercise, feel free to do so. But I have found for this exercise that if you get enough repetitions in, you'll really feel the burn. So I'm thinking of doing about 15 more of these, really making sure we're getting that high repetition. All right, 10 more, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now let's shake our arms out. Ooh, I felt that one a lot. We're now going to go into a raised arm trunk rotation. So for this exercise, we're going to be working our obliques. Those are our ab muscles on the sides. So those are activated when we rotate. So everyone, let's put our arms in the air, and we're just going to rotate, just like this. We want to make sure that our core is tight, that our belly button is pulled in, and we're just going to do some rotations. Now, what you should not be doing for this exercise is moving your arms so that it looks like you're rotating further, but we just want to make sure that our arms are straight out to the sides. Now, if this exercise is really weighing on your arms, feel free to grab your shoulders and continue to do the same thing. Let's do 2 more on each side. And 1. All right, let's now go into a tricep exercise. So the tricep is the back of our arm, and we're going to be doing some overhead elbow extensions. So again, if you have free weights, always feel free to add them. If you don't have free weights, a can of beans or a water bottle work well to add some resistance. But we're going to be taking our hands straight above our heads, and we're just going to be dropping our hands back. So I'm sticking my thumbs out so that every time I bring my hands down, my thumbs touch my shoulders. They touch my back. Now this exercise is going to be working our triceps, as I said, so we should be feeling it right here. So let's go ahead and do 10 more overhead extensions. And afterwards, we will be moving into a TheraBand lat pull down. And if you have those free weights, it will be a free weight lat pull down. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Everyone grab your resistance. And for those with TheraBands, we're going to put both hands in between, kind of make our hands into a fist, and we're going to be bringing our arms down so that the TheraBand touches our chest. Now from the side view, my arms are at roughly a 45-degree angle to my body, and I'm just bringing them down like so. And this exercise is working our lats, our latissimus dorsi, which is a giant muscle on our back. Now, for those of you with free weights, you're going to be doing the same thing as the TheraBand folks, except you are not touching the TheraBand to your body, but you're taking those free weights and bringing them back, pinching those shoulder blades. All right, let's do 2 more, 2, and 1. All right, now we're going to hit our biceps again, so we're going to do another round of bicep curls, really making sure we're working all of the muscles in our arms. So we're going to set up our TheraBands, set up your free weights, and let's go ahead and do 10 on each side. 3, here, let's count down, let's do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's make that switch. I'll be working my left side, and we'll be doing the same thing. 10 reps. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and remember this is a controlled up and a controlled down. 2, and 1. All right, now that is the end of our chair exercises. We're now going to move into some tricep dips. So we're going to slowly start moving towards the floor. So for tricep dips, grab onto your chair. I'm going to orient my chair real quick. But we're going to be sitting just like this. And if you've done tricep dips before and you feel real comfortable with them, feel free to stick your legs out all the way in front of you. And if you haven't, I suggest bending your knees. But what we're going to be doing is going up, and we're just going to be bending down. Now I find that when I stick my legs out, this exercise gets way harder. So I like to keep my feet close to me and really focus on getting that 90-degree angle with my elbow when I'm going down. Let's do 4 more of these. 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're now going to get rid of this chair, and we're going to go into some push-ups. So let's get that out of here and get into push-up position. Now, I do not have the best push-up form, so to focus on it, I like to keep my knees on the ground. But if you feel very comfortable with push-ups, feel free to go up on your toes. But I'll be doing them on my knees. So let's put our hands shoulder width apart, and we're just going to be slowly going down, making sure our elbows do not go out to the side, but they're just going right back. All right, and let's do 5 more push-ups. 4, 3, 2, last one, and done. All right, let's take a quick breath. Let's go up on our knees, open up our lungs, and take some deep breaths before we head into a plank. So plank is going to be very similar to the push-up, but instead of going up and down, we'll just be staying in one position. So I'm going to be doing these on my knees and elbows, but again, feel free to do them on your toes and elbows. So let's go into our plank position, making sure that our back is staying straight. And we're going to hold this position for 30 seconds, starting now. All right, 20 seconds left. Make sure you're breathing through this in through your nose and out through your mouth. We got 10 more seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice job, everyone. Let's go back onto our knees. Take some deep breaths. And this next exercise, we're going to go into child's pose. So we're going to be stretching and lengthening our back. So let's go. Let's sit on our feet. And we're just going to slowly stretch our hands forward, inching our way to the ground. All right. You should really feel the stretch in your back. And I feel it a bit in my shoulders up here too. But we're just going to hold this stretch. All right, let's do about 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's slowly bring our way back up. Take another couple deep breaths before we transition into some bird dogs. So bird dogs, we're going to go into a tabletop position, just like this, hands and knees shoulder width apart, keeping our back straight as a table. And we're going to be extending our arm and our opposite leg, just like so. Now for this exercise, you want to keep your core tight to help stabilize your body so that you don't lose balance during this exercise. And then you'll feel this in your back. We're really working our erector spinae. All right, those are looking good, everyone. Making sure we're keeping our back straight. And let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now let's go up on our knees and let's bring 1 foot forward. We're going to be stretching our hip flexors. So we're just going to lean forward. And if this is hard on your knee, feel free to put a pillow underneath or a towel to help give it some more cushion. But let's go ahead and hold this stretch for 3, 2, and 1. And let's do this with the other leg. Let's bring our other leg forward. And we're going to hold this stretch, really stretching our hip flexors. So let's hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now from here, we're going to stand up. Let me adjust my camera. And we're just going to start to end our exercise with some walking jacks. So we're stepping side to side, bringing our arms above our head. Hopefully you all enjoyed this workout. I had a lot of fun planning it. And remember, please drink some water after this. Remember to stay hydrated. Really feed those muscles. All right, let's go and end on a high note. If you're comfortable, let's switch to some normal jumping jacks and end with some cardio. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, congratulations, everyone. We are done with our arm workout. Thank you and have a good rest of your day.